All right, good morning, everyone. So today is a little bit of a strange day. I was actually expecting to see a lot more on the scanners this morning when I came into the office. But the scanners are pretty quiet this morning. Hang on a second, I need to clear my throat. Pardon me. Okay, so I've got some stuff that I'm watching today, some large caps that I'm watching. Uh, I don't have anything for small caps though. In the large caps that I'm watching, I have a high degree of confidence in one, but yeah, we'll just go over it. Okay, so there's MSTR, which is MicroStrategy. This is a cryptocurrency play. I don't know a lot about the company other than some interviews I've watched with the CEO. His last name is Saylor. Um, you know, it seems like he's got a solid thing going. So, and Wall Street likes it. The stock, we'll look at it on the daily here. Looks like it's making a bottom. I would say, this is definitely a bottom move. And you know what? I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to mark off this other gap. So this represents. I'm going to call this right here, the top of this breakdown candle right here, the bottom of the gap. You can see here between the 22nd of February and the 23rd of February, there's a gap down, and it hasn't come back to fill that gap. And in fact, if it opened up right now, it would open up basically at the top of the gap. So it still wouldn't have filled the gap. It would just have gapped up back over the gap. So today, if it gives me the opportunity, I will definitely take this, the top of the gap right here at 840.94. You can see here it tried to close the gap here on the 25th. But it couldn't do it. And so if Maestro comes down, I mean, I would say it's only a $24 move to come down and tap the top into that gap. I mean, it might come down a little bit further even to, I mean, we'll see. If it comes down to this price level right here, I'm confident in making a trade at that level, an entry at that level. So that's my strategy on MSTR this morning. All right, SFIX. Okay, so this is another gap play. So back here on, let's see, the 7th of December 2020, you can see here it gapped up from a close of 35.83, and it made a low on the next day of 48.66. So it's that about a $13 gap. And so now, a few months have passed by, and it gapped down again, or it gapped down over to its sort of almost to its previous range. And on the 8th of March, it closed at 68.52, then opened again at 52.26. Now, I'm not really interested in the second gap. I'm interested in the first gap. And I love gaps. So if this comes all the way down to 41.70, I will be playing SFIX for it to find support here at the top of this gap. My degree of confidence on this one isn't as great as it is on MSTR, and the reason being is I really prefer to see things moving up if I'm going to buy. I really prefer to see recent price action moving up rather than down. So, for example, on MSTR, we've got positive price action. We've got price action going to the upside and challenging the top of a gap. SFIX, this is a much cheaper stock, but I probably won't take anywhere near as much risk on SFIX as I would on MSTR. With MSTR, I'm willing to take somewhere around, I'd say 100 to 200 shares on SFIX. I'm also only willing to take somewhere around 100 to 200 shares, but you can see the price difference there between an $848 stock and a $49 stock. So, all right, next up is INFY. Let's see, INFY. So this is a Fibonacci level. 1387.2 is a Fibonacci level that I put on this from, from the dates of the 1st of February of 21 to the 12th of April. So from this bottom, let's see, right back, where is it? Oh, 21. February 21. Okay, right here. It's just on this price action right here. There it is. So it has made, since the 1st of February, we'll go from the bottom to the top here. It's made a 15% move in the past, we'll call it 60 days, 90 days, whatever days. It's looking like this is a buy the dip scenario. So if I can get in at $1,387.20, then I will take that opportunity. And then YNDX. Now this is an interesting one. Okay, so I have Fibonacci on this one. I've forgotten the dates. I didn't write them down. Basically, this is an up and over. So this price range right here, if this stock decides to, if it opened up right now, it would open up below this resistance level. So if it comes up over this resistance level, tests, and starts moving back up again, then I will be a buyer. The risk on this one, I like this setup, so I'm willing to buy at the retest of 62.24 for a 0.5% move. I'll put my stop loss at a 0.5% move. So if it moves 30 cents against me, 31 cents against me, then I'll get out of the trade. The next level I have is down here at 56.47. If it comes all the way down to 56.47 and gives me an entry down here at 56.47, I'd be surprised if it made that move today. But if it does, I'll be a buyer down here at 56.47, and I'll take a lot of risk on that one. Okay, and then small cap momentum. There's just nothing really worth looking at that's on the scanner. I looked at them, but there's nothing really worth keeping on watch. So I'll, probably otherwise, this isn't a small cap. Coinbase is IPOing today. I won't. This isn't a small cap, and so I'll just wait for it to open, see what kind of price action we get, and then make a decision based on the momentum rules from there. And that's what I have on watch today. There might be something that pops up on the scanner that looks really good, but otherwise, I'm just waiting for these things to hit their levels. Just waiting for the ideas that I have here pre-market to come down and give me an opportunity. I may not trade today. It's looking pretty thin, really, so far. I mean, other than the Coinbase opening up, I think it's supposed to open up around noon. So that's what I have on watch today, everybody. Good luck out there today. Keep your risk tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you at the recap. I might actually start streaming the Coinbase IPO starting at noon for a couple of hours before I have to go pick up my oldest kid from kindergarten. Okay, everybody, good luck out there today. Out.